Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 2 of our CRM Summit series. We're kicking off with end-to-end management for project planning, resourcing, delivery, and billing. Just a couple of housekeeping items we'd like to mention before we begin. All attendees are in listen-only mode. If you have any questions throughout the presentation, please submit them through the GoToWebinar question box. We'll be collecting questions to answer as a follow-up to this session. We're also recording today's session, so everyone will receive a copy in tomorrow's follow-up email. I'd like to go ahead and introduce today's speakers, Tom Totten and Erica Ellis. Tom is a CRM solutions architect at Velasio, and Erica is a senior CRM consultant. So Tom, I believe we're ready to go ahead and transition to you.
Great, thank you, Rebecca, and good afternoon, everybody, or morning maybe if you're on the West Coast. I'm going to spend the next 45 minutes or so talking about project service automation and project service type organizations. So over the last few years, Microsoft has they've been working closely with Service Performance Insight, a market research firm with more than 20 years of thought leadership in professional service organizations and embedded project-based businesses. Their informed and actionable perspective into the current state of business and what it takes to succeed continues to provide a benchmark for customers in your industry in their pursuit of continued profitability. So here are a few trends in the project-based service delivery business that should probably keep more than a few of you up at night. First, new client penetration has decreased more than 9% over the last 3 years. Acquiring new customers is getting increasingly difficult in a global service economy that's getting commoditized. Retaining existing customers by adapting and aligning service offerings and maintaining their trust is critical. A recent study by Microsoft shows that for business leaders, technology is not necessarily about efficiency and productivity. It's about driving deeper customer engagement. And over the same duration, employee attrition has increased more than 6% to almost 13%, making it even harder to maintain deeper customer relationships. And with the cost of replacing and training a billable resource at more than $150,000, empowering professionals with career development, opportunities to expand their skills and knowledge should be a key investment in the constantly evolving digital economy. Finally, organization-wide utilization is down more than 5% on average in the last year alone and trending downwards. Lack of business agility, inability to service at the rate of innovation, and limited cross-functional visibility are the primary causes for this worrying trend. Fostering sales and project service team engagement is critical to ensuring the right person for the right work at the right time. So here's some questions to consider. Are you experiencing these challenges or seeing these trends in your business? What are you doing to address it? What other challenges may be impacting project profitability and increasing your practice costs? It'd be nice to see those maybe in the question chat box there. Most of these project-based companies read the same reports. However, the top 20% are beating these odds and have figured out what it takes to make money. They've implemented and institutionalized structured business processes that utilize integrated information systems to assure there is one view of the business. They've prioritized investments in people, process, and technology accordingly. They've identified and continue to execute upon some of the critical success factors that provide them a competitive advantage. Their commitment to using precise measurements, metrics, and controls are reflected in their business results, especially how they effectively manage project selection, execution, and clearly defined criteria to improve their processes and achieve internal and external collaboration. So some of the key takeaways: the top 20% of project-based businesses deliver 10% better results across their most critical success factors, including sales performance, resource utilization, on-time project delivery, and yes, profitability. In fact, the results are so compelling that 72% of project-based businesses have budgeted investment in new, additional, or better integrated information system tools like project service automation. And by the way, we can share SPI's service industry benchmark study that we reference above. The depth of industry insights and analysis shared through over 200 key performance indicators present a multidimensional profile of what a successful project-based services firm looks like today, and will provide guidance on steps you may take to better your business standing. So if you're interested in that study, please put that in the chat and we'll take care of that for you. So to deliver exceptional customer experiences is critical for growth and profitability. It requires a successful service delivery model and purpose-built solutions to support it. Tying back to challenges we mentioned at the beginning, the project service leaders need to focus on, first, understanding customers' perspective to deepen the engagement and become trusted advisors by building credibility, instilling confidence, and delivering predictable outcomes. Also, empowering teams and resources by providing an environment that fosters practice, career, and client success, ensuring that it's going to ensure transparency and enhancing productivity and increasing loyalty, which are paramount to increasing employee stickiness. And then you have delivering optimal business results by aligning pursuit and delivery for operational agility. So it kind of breaks down like this. You need to create profitable relationships. In order to earn your customers' long-term trust and ongoing business, you need to reliably set and meet their expectations using intelligent tools. You need to deliver accurate estimates to start your relationships off on the right foot. You need to become a trusted advisor using collaborative planning tools, and you need to use a repeatable service model for on-time and on-budget projects. You also want to enable productive teams. You do this by helping your teams work more efficiently with a 360-degree view into every client relationship. You also will raise retention rates by matching employees and jobs. And of course, you want to integrate or innovate and grow. And you can do this by relying on our innovative solution to provide the actionable insights you need to prepare for change, stay competitive, and grow profitably. Dynamics 365 will help you set clear company-wide business development priorities. It will help you stay agile using real-time metrics to manage multiple deliverables and make decisions fast using Power BI and Excel reports. Microsoft Dynamics 365 for project service automation improves each step of the customer experience. Our solution is the next generation of intelligent business applications, helping organizations engage customers, empower employees, optimize operations, and find new ways to provide value to their customers. These applications work seamlessly together to manage specific business processes across sales, customer service, field service, operations, project service automation, and marketing. This is exciting as we help businesses deliver compelling and personalized experiences through every phase of their customer relationships. What makes Dynamics 365 unique is that it harnesses the power of one Microsoft. Data has become a new currency, and organizations create and have access to more of it and faster than ever before. The challenge is how to transform it into intelligence that generates action and drives outcomes. Dynamics 365 will allow organizations to adopt individual business apps such as marketing, sales, service, and operations. But as organizations adopt more of the apps, synergies will be unleashed in the form of intelligent business processes. This will help proactively guide employees and customers to generate optimal outcomes. It sounds basic, but the fact is that the classic delineation between CRM and ERP has created a separation in data and processes. Dynamics 365 breaks down that separation, and our business platform strategy is centered on enabling this to new and higher levels. Our product vision and capabilities roadmap is developed from a perspective of what drives service delivery and management excellence. This is where we differentiate ourselves and extend the value to your business. Project service automation is an end-to-end solution that provides project-based organizations a single system of customer engagement for sales, resourcing, delivery, and billing. Project Service Automation, or PSA for short, which is what I'll call it from now on, is an integrated customer experience for organizations that deliver customer-facing, revenue-focused, project-based services, which include planning, estimating and pricing multi-day projects, optimizing resource utilization, tracking and approving project tasks and finances, and monitoring performance metrics. Service delivery business is a high-ticket, resource-intensive business. Incremental improvements in sales efficiency can drive exponential results. A recent survey of project-based sales motions identified a 70% revenue increase by reducing sales cycles by 30%. So enhancing the Dynamics 365 for sales business application, those capabilities by introducing project-based service quotes and a unified sales management dashboard for both product and project-based opportunities helps institutionalize solution sales discipline and establish pipeline priorities. Collaborative customer portals enable account managers to iteratively engage with customers across all three pillars: time, scope, and resource planning, which accelerate the sales cycles and ultimately improving revenues. So let us quickly take a walk through an end-to-end scenario from the perspective of different roles in your organization. Thanks to seamless integration with the sales app in Dynamics 365 and visibility to the sales pipeline, your account manager and service sales team leads can now easily analyze and prioritize a consulting project opportunity. The introduction of portals allows your customers to engage and collaborate with account managers in real time on the status and approval of quotes. They can review and update scope and resource requirements together, exchange private and public notes, and the fact that you both are working on the same platform allows complete visibility to both stakeholders. Also, the customer can now check the status of the entire project lifecycle, including invoices. This allows your sales team to focus on the value add specifics as opposed to a paper trail, empowering your teams and customers by proving a 360-degree view to the relationship and for building trust. "72% of project overruns are attributed to an incorrect estimation process. Availability for standard templates ensures collaborative success during the pre-sales phases, the estimate phases. Project planning capabilities within contract management enable the sales and project managers to align on expectations as they finalize the estimates and streamline the process, tweaking the project templates used for similar project types. And integration with Microsoft Project allows these PMs to use the robust project scheduling capabilities of the Microsoft Project client to complement the real-time resource management in PSA. Working with the customer on scope definition, your joint sales and project manager can decide upon a time and material project or any other types available, and they can mobilize the pre-sales activities based upon tangible project plans. A project manager on your team can finalize the estimates based on the high-level scope by quickly tweaking the project templates used for similar project types. And by reconciling the overall practice sales goals and revenue versus cost projections, they can offer competitive terms with a high level of confidence. Keeping project managers happy is the key to project success. The availability of integration with the Microsoft Project client it's going to make them happy and effective, as they can now work with a familiar tool without duplicating effort. They can use the robust project scheduling and management capabilities of Microsoft Project client to complement the high-level sales planning in PSA. The fact that it links seamlessly with PSA in real time, PSA's real-time resource management and project economics, including project revenue and costing, helps improve accuracy and rigor to the project estimation to completion process. And by the way, access to the project client is included with the Dynamics 365 for PSA packaging. It should be a no-brainer for your practice and project management teams to take advantage of this industry-first PSA and Microsoft Project integrated experience. Research suggests that revenues should be 2.5 times greater than the average salary of a resource, so efficiency is a must. Universal resource scheduling capabilities allow resource managers, PMs, service managers, and technicians to identify availability and skill sets from across all service delivery functions, including field service and project service teams. This ensures you schedule the right people with the right skills at the right place at the right time. And then mobile apps like Project Finder empower team members to self-discover and apply for recommended next projects based on updated skills, and they can track records of project performance and collaboration. Once the quote is signed, thanks to the updated skills profile of the consultants and complete visibility to the relevant resource availability, resources can now be automatically assigned to projects with optimal team members. Details including resource costs, billable rates, performance data, and prior project team members provide a level of insight that can help enable project success while formulating teams. Obviously, this can go through a PM or resource manager approval step for them to make any edits or decide to form a custom team with the same insight that ran the automated engine. Not only that, now resource managers, PMs, service managers, and technicians have a universal scheduling experience that leverages resource availability and skill sets from both our field service and project service teams. In fact, it can be across any function in the organization. So in this case, we can see that the resource is engaged in pre-sales activities as well. So you can bid on projects faster and resource them quicker to reduce sales cycles. And from before, we know that reduced sales cycles improves revenue. This also helps optimize assignments and improve utilization across cases, work orders, or projects. And the new dashboard view makes the project assignments very intuitive. Recently, we've added another key persona to our project-based ecosystem that further differentiates our purpose-built solution, a resource manager from a subcontracted partner organization. So this partner resource manager can log into the portal using team member access and identify resource needs across your billable projects and help fill in any gaps in skills or availability. The ongoing visibility to their resource utilization and performance and ability to invoice directly provides the transparency, which is very critical to the strategic relationship. Companies are experiencing 122% improvement in on-time project delivery with an enterprise collaboration strategy in place. One Microsoft experience definitely shines with PSA. Project delivery success is predicated upon service delivery and customer team collaboration. Office 365 productivity tools, including office groups and exchange calendars, are integral in all aspects of productive interactions. And the real-time visibility to project deliverables statuses at management levels helps them mitigate risks in a timely manner. One Microsoft is a resounding theme across every investment that we make in Dynamics 365. And in this example, now that the project is underway, the customer and consulting teams collaborate using Office 365 productivity tools, including office groups that were auto-generated from project plans and calendar entries based on team tasks, including access to documents and conversations. Timely updates on project deliverables and statuses, again, helps mitigate risk in a timely manner. Reporting time is the most critical aspect of managing customer engagements. On average, $110,000 per year is lost to failing to accurately track time. Dynamics 365 for PSA has simplified this experience to the point of automation. It's intuitive and familiar, accountable, and efficient. Team members and PMs now have a consolidated view of personal appointments and project work assignments with the ability to track tasks directly in Outlook and on their mobile devices. So team members can submit time by simply updating the status and time on their calendars. All the busy work of managing deliverables is already aligned with the project plans. Expense entry and approvals follow a similarly streamlined experience anywhere, anytime, on their device of choice. They can also capture personal appointments in PSA, the work calendar, so that they can help the PMs have a complete view of their team member availability. Research shows that revenues decrease by 3% with a 5-day increase in days sales outstanding. So with Dynamics 365 for PSA, customer billing is timely and effective, accurate, and automated. Project managers have a one-stop shop dashboard to review, override, track overruns, and approve all costs and time impacting their projects. You can also ensure that project invoices reflect the terms of the contract and approved work and expenses. You'll have customer visibility into projected versus actuals budget. And Dynamics 365 will automate the generation, approval, and distribution of reconciled invoices in email and on the web with back office financials integration with ERP and operation systems, which drives accuracy and streamlines the financial aspects of project management. Change is one constant for project-based organizations. Adapting, innovating, and scaling to meet the market and customer needs is critical to differentiate practice and personnel as you navigate new business models and technologies. You should expect 3.6% increase in earnings by using CRM integrated with ERP and PSA. And PSA provides insights into the project profitability, billable utilization, sales cycles, and cost overruns, either through the updated project-based dashboards or through the ability to create templates using the built-in Power BI integration. Because PSA is a part of the unified platform, you're able to leverage Dynamics 365 business apps for a strong basis for reporting, integration, and analytics. With a 360-degree view, project view, you will understand project performance, team and resource feedback, and voice of the customer to ensure an on-time, on-budget delivery model. And with the ability to view trends and forecasting, you'll identify trends, explore what-if scenarios, and forecast outcomes to prioritize service offerings, skills development, and adopt best practices. And finally, your practice director will love the insights into the project profitability, billable utilization, sales cycles, and cost overruns, either through the updated project-based dashboards or through the Power BI integration. Now, bringing the people, process, and technology together empowers organizations to deliver value at each stage of the customer journey. A connected one Microsoft experience enables a differentiated experience. Everything as a service is the model. Now your customers can unlock the value of project excellence, customer trust, and team empowerment with the transformative experience of project service automation. As service organizations are people-first businesses, it's critical to empower the customers and employees to engage through medium of choice with the end-to-end project engagement process. Let's talk about the Dynamics 365 for project service automation advantage. What makes it so well positioned in the market to change the way people use project-based business applications today? Well, PSA brings together a unique set of capabilities for organizations. So it's purpose-built with capabilities that fit roles, processes, and functions so that organizations can start with the pain points or business opportunities they need to address in the short term. As an example, a customer can focus on specific pain points by adopting just the automated resource optimization capabilities. As they grow and require further rigor in, say, project planning, you can implement and drive adoption of additional capabilities. And this will culminate in implementing and adopting the entire end-to-end PSA, or eventually Dynamics 365 for enhanced business productivity. It's productive. It's productive by enabling greater productivity where people need it by seamlessly integrating with familiar tools like Office Groups or Word for collaboration, or staying connected with the ability to track project status on mobile devices by surfacing them in the context of different business processes, roles, and jobs. The familiarity with tools reduces project onboarding times, resulting in greater customer satisfaction through quicker milestones. It's intelligent. It's delivering built-in intelligence into the entire project lifecycle that infuses project economics data, advanced analytics, and employee performance to proactively guide project teams, customers, and clients, and leadership to optimal outcomes. So for example, automated risk assessment of the project estimation to completion plan can help project managers take corrective actions to get back on track to profitability and on-time project delivery. And it's adaptable, enabling project-based business to transform at the speed of business and stay ahead of their customers and ideally competitors. Business leaders can change and evolve their service offering and not be held back by legacy technology that may limit their ability to scale and grow. The ability to update business processes, talent management, and tracking rigor and incorporating real-time customer feedback provides a platform to adapt to change and the competitive services times. Only Dynamics 365 for project service automation can deliver the breadth of these capabilities in the cloud. So what we're going to take a look at will be a step-by-step process inside of Dynamics 365 project service automation. So we'll take a look at an opportunity, quote, how it turns into a project, how we analyze the data, staff a project, report on it, and manage through to communicating. And of course, the invoicing that we won't really see today is not always done in PSA, but it's available if your organization wanted to go down that path. So here's project service automation inside of Dynamics 365. So as we stated earlier, reducing your sales cycles can increase your revenue. So let's just take a look at an opportunity inside of project service automation.
Hey Tom, should we be seeing a demo?
Yeah, thank you. That's the multiple screen challenge that you run into. So let me go back to where I started. Okay. So here you can see we have embedded intelligence using Power BI inside of Dynamics 365. And what we wanted to do is just take a look at an opportunity. So I've got a number of them in here, but we're going to use the 3M Assembly Maestro 200 opportunity that we're working on. This is a large project. So your sales process is embedded inside of your opportunity, following through your sales process steps and guidelines. And that this is a project opportunity, so it's connected to the project service module. And your basic information at the top of the screen. And then as we go down, we want to be able to add different opportunity lines like project baselines. So we have in this project, we have some consulting work, we have some development work, and we have some products that we're looking at offering the customer. And then as we go further down, we have a few different quotes. So from the lines that we've added to the system, we're able to build out a quote based on products and services. And we can see here in this particular opportunity, we closed out one that we're not going to use, and then we have the one that we're going to use that has been won. So this quote has turned into a project. So we'll go take a look at that particular project. And here's my 3M project. So in my 3M project, we've got our estimated start time, finish times. We've got basic information about this particular project. There's my contract for the development work that has been created and the quote that it was created from. So all of the information that I would need as an account manager, project manager, management can all have a look at what's going on inside of that project. We can look at the team. This team for this project is substantial. There's 16 different individuals on this project, and some tasks have been assigned to certain individuals and some are yet to be assigned, and I'll show you how we do that here in a few minutes. And then of course there's a status of this project as well. This project is going perfectly, so I'll make it green. When you're on a webinar, you can't see if anybody chuckled, but that was the point of that. So progress, we're making a little bit of progress. It looks like we've started this project. We have some other metrics that are all built into the screen, the form on this project. Now, the thing that everybody wants to see in a project is the work breakdown structure. So let's take a look at that. And this can be created from a template that you've designed inside of your system for the majority of your projects. And then as you adjust and tweak your projects based on actuals versus estimates, you can create other projects into templates. This is supposed to have, oh, there it was. I clicked the button too quickly. Yeah, no problem. You don't need to refresh. It's going to refresh anyway. Sorry about that, folks. There we go. There's our project. Sometimes I get a little impatient when I'm trying to show you what's going on. So in the lower right-hand corner, we saw that it was fetching the work breakdown structure. This is a rather large project. So we'll give it a second to open up. There we go. So this work breakdown structure came from a template that we created based on a project that was completed with a different customer. And all of the tasks are associated to different roles in the organization in the template. And then when we're ready to build our project team, the system will automatically create the resources that are necessary to fulfill those different tasks. And we do have control in the work breakdown structure to make adjustments. If this development customization really should only take 100 hours, then I can just make that quick adjustment, and later on down the road in that project out in January, we have a more accurate reflection of what the project is going to need. We also have the ability to look at the project estimates and the breakdown. So inside of that project, we can see that based on the tasks and the stages of that project, what is the effort that goes into each task. This view lets me also take a look at the sales, so we can look at our predicted revenue for forecasting purposes at each stage of the project. And we can also see the costs involved based on our margins that we've created inside of the system. And we can see this in a grid view or this type of a chart view, and we can update things from here. So we have a good understanding of what our profitability will be, what our revenues will look like, and also the effort that goes into creating this project or finishing this project. And then once we've created the project and we've assigned our team, then we would like to assign individuals to those particular tasks. So in this case, I can go into my project team members, and we can see that my bookable resource here for, let's see what the role is, for an operations analyst is generic, and then I have my project manager is generic as well. So I'll just take the project manager and I'll select the project manager and book this resource to the project management tasks that are needed. So what the system is doing is it's looking for resources who are project managers and also looking at their current utilization so that we can determine who would be available to put on this project. And it just so happens that I am available and a project manager. So I have in this particular task, I still have remaining hours, 157 hours and 24 minutes for this particular set of tasks. So I'm just going to book myself for February, March, and April. We're trying to complete this project in April. This is also telling me that one project manager is not going to be enough on this giant project that I'm working on. But I'm just going to book myself here, book and exit, and I will become part of the project during those months. It front loads the resource, so even though there was 154 hours that needed to be allocated, it allocated to me what I'm available to do, and then we can go down to my resource and we can see that I've booked 132 hours towards this project. So then, as I'm doing my work, I need to be able to enter my time and expenses and get those approved. So I can go to the time entries and we'll go, this project was slated to start December 3rd. So I'll just go over to December 3rd. That week, I've booked some time in that week already. So we're just kind of assuming for today's demo that it's the week of December 3rd. Today is Tuesday. I booked some time all over the place, but I'll just go out to Thursday here and I'll book some more time towards this project. I'm going to put a full day in on Thursday. I can enter work, absence, and vacation in here. And the project that I'm assigned to is the 3M project. And the task is engagement and project management task 5. So because I've been assigned, that's what's available to me. I also could look at all projects and all project tasks if we wanted to be able to assign me to something else. But basically, this will suffice for right now. I'm going to save that time. And when I save that time, it means that I'm going to work in there. So once I've completed that effort, I can submit my time and ask for it to be approved. So I'm going to go to my submit area and I'm going to submit that time to be approved. Successful. It's been submitted. And now I'm going to go over and see if I can find it in my project approval. So management can come in. I'm the PM, so I can do this as well. I can just go to my 8 hours that I have allocated to myself and approve that time. And then as my time is allocated on my calendar as well as being submitted and approved, then we can also go back and take a look at resource utilization. And you're going to see a demo environment, so you won't see a lot of particular resource allocation. but we need to go out to December so we can see what we're looking at. Just go out to here, and we'll find Tom Totten. I'll just search. There's Tom. And you can see in December over here, I'm currently at a 16% utilization. Now, if you wanted to see what this would look like in real life, take a look at there we go. So here is a better visual of the data where you have multiple resources being booked and what their utilization looks like. And for each resource, you can determine what the threshold is. So there's a little key down here based on their target. So as you can see, 70% is near the 75% utilization target, so it's yellow. Red is well below their utilization target, and green has met their target. So as a manager, you can come in and see quickly what your utilization numbers are. So I do thank you very much. Let me go back to my screen here. There we go. I want to thank everybody for joining today. I hope you got some value out of the presentation, and I look forward to speaking with you in the future about some individual demonstrations that I can take care of for you. Rebecca, is there anything else you want to end with?
No, I think we're good. Thanks, Tom. So this concludes our webinar. We'll be sending a follow-up email with Tom and Erica's contact information for any questions. Thanks for joining, and come join us at 2 o'clock for the next session. Thanks.
Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.